Hi, my name is Ken Miller. I'm from Walled Lake, Michigan. I'm the executive chef of Toasted Oak Grill and Market here in Novi. I've been here for about a year as the executive chef. Before that, I was part of the opening team with Detroit Foundation. And before that, I was the sous chef at the same restaurant. So I moved to Chicago when I was 19 to go to culinary school at Le Cordon Bleu. From there, I started working in all different varieties of restaurants throughout the city. Food has been a major part of my life ever since I was a little kid. My grandparents on my mother's side actually started teaching me some very basic cooking techniques when I was fairly young. I think every high school dance I was in, I actually made dinner for my date versus taking them somewhere. So Toasted Oak, it's been around for about 9 years now, and they were kind of right at the very beginning of the whole farm-to-table movement that happened in Detroit, but they were doing it out in the suburbs. We do have a small market. We do some retail cheese and charcuterie, but more heavily focused on retail wine sales. At risk of sounding cliche, it's I guess refined American with heavy French and Italian influence. The most popular dish year over year has been a very simple steak frites. Now, one of the most popular is our Michigan whitefish, which is served with flageolet beans, slow roasted tomatoes, and artichokes. As far as most popular starters or small plates or anything, it's absolutely our meat and cheese board. You know, we constantly have a rotation of 5 charcuterie items and 5 cheeses served with, you know, infused honeys and bacon caramel and dried fruit and stuff like that, and that's hands down our most popular small plate. So today we're going to make the sausage and dumplings, which is currently on our menu. It's actually a dish that my grandparents have been making for my entire life. They call it sauerkraut and niflies. So nifla or niflies, they're a flour, milk, and egg-based dumpling, and then it's brought together with some smoked sausage, lots of sauerkraut, and with my addition to it, we're adding shaved green apple. So to start the dish, we have a pan over medium heat to start melting a couple cubes of butter. Once the butter is completely melted and lightly bubbling, we'll add the dumplings and the smoked sausage that we make in-house. You want to just kind of saute that a little bit until it starts to develop some nice brown color. Once the dumplings and the sausage have started to get some of that nice golden brown color, we'll add a few cracks of fresh pepper, a little pinch of salt, and just, you know, kind of mix evenly to make sure everything is evenly seasoned. And then we'll add our sauerkraut to it. Once the sauerkraut is fully warmed, and you want to keep, at this stage, you want to keep mixing it a little bit to keep the sauerkraut from burning, as it will dry out fairly quickly. And I actually like to save some of the sauerkraut juice, and we'll add that in at the last second. And then right before we put it into the bowl, we'll take some slices of green apple, we'll fold it in gently, and then while it's still nice and hot, we'll put it into a bowl, and it's best shared between 3 to 4 people. We really want to establish a relationship with the guest, find out their personal tastes, and then, you know, be able to pair any one of our numerous wines with that. There's this little saying that pops around the restaurant every so often. It's the chef and the farmer. We want it to feel modernized and inviting with the fireplace and, you know, the different signage that you'll see around. But then we also want it to just feel like you're, you know, at a friend's table, maybe at somebody's cabin on a lake. You're just having an awesome meal, sharing a few plates with friends, and, you know, we want it to be inviting but elevated at the same time. As we're part of a hotel, we're basically never closed. We offer breakfast service for hotel guests 365 days a year. On certain holidays, that's the only service that we'll actually serve. But on a normal day, Monday through Friday, we do breakfast, lunch, happy hour, dinner. On the weekends, we do brunch, happy hour, and dinner. We stay busy.